Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos rang in the new year with an argument over an unforgiving pair of Spanx. The couple attended a New Year's Eve party, an extravagant costume celebration that Kelly later described as feeling like a full-blown circus. During Monday's episode of Live with Kelly and Mark, the 55-year-old host revealed that while Mark showed up dressed simply as himself, she committed fully to the theme, squeezing into a tightrope walker costume. "My outfit was perfect," Kelly said. "I felt confident. I felt excited. But then I realized it was 2 in the morning. At 2 a.m., she joked, being a 55-year-old woman trapped in Spanx is no small challenge. The only reason they finally left the party was because Kelly urgently needed to use the restroom, something far easier said than done in restrictive shapewear. That's when the real struggle began. Kelly explained there was absolutely no convenient way to use the bathroom while wearing Spanx, leaving her 54-year-old husband with the unenviable task of wrestling her out of the garment at the end of the night. Since marrying in 1996, the couple has been famously transparent about their relationship, and this moment was no exception. Their candid discussion soon turned from bathroom logistics to a broader conversation about marriage. Recently, Kelly and Mark addressed studies suggesting that couples who sleep in separate rooms may experience unexpected emotional distance. According to the research, sleeping apart can negatively affect intimacy and connection. Kelly revealed that in their more than 3 decades together, they had only ever spent the night apart once, during illness. "The only time we ever did it," she recalled, "was when you were sick and we sent you to the basement." When she got sick herself, she added, she was promptly banished there as well. The studio audience erupted in laughter. Mark expanded on the study, explaining that sleeping alone can heighten feelings of loneliness, especially after long stretches of separation. "You're alone. You cut off communication," he said. "It's comforting at night, especially after a long day, to know someone else is there." Despite admitting they struggle when separated, Kelly couldn't resist poking fun at Mark's loud nighttime habits before the segment ended. The first Monday of 2026 began not with calm reflection, but with the familiar chaos that defines Live with Kelly and Mark. As cameras rolled, viewers immediately sensed something was off. Kelly appeared unusually tan, though she quickly clarified it wasn't from a tropical getaway. Instead, she explained she had nearly walked on stage unclothed due to a wardrobe mishap and had mistakenly applied contour stick all over her face in the dark, thinking it was foundation. "If I look like I've been somewhere, I haven't. I just kept adding more." Mark, ever attentive, reassured her. "You look great," he said, teasing that she looked like she'd been on an adventure. He couldn't help mentioning the frantic closet chaos moments before the on-air light turned on.
Cosmetic mishap was only the beginning. A circus-themed New Year's Eve party, impossibly tight Spanx, and a 2 a.m. wrestling match combined to test even a decades-long marriage. While many rang in 2026 quietly, Kelly and Mark chose spectacle. Kelly embraced her role as a tightrope walker, while Mark, unsurprisingly, opted to go as himself. "I loved my costume," Kelly told the audience, equal parts amused and exhausted. "It was incredible, but at 2 in the morning, there's no escape." What began as commitment to the costume quickly became a trap. They didn't leave because the party ended. They left because Kelly reached her biological breaking point. The Spanx made a bathroom break impossible. Mark compared what followed to a high-stakes wrestling match. He nearly had to drag the Spanx off her. That moment, awkward, chaotic, ridiculous, perfectly summed up their 29-year marriage. Messy, honest, just the two of them. As the conversation shifted from humor to something deeper, the couple addressed the concept of sleep divorce, where partners choose separate beds to improve rest. While it works for some, Kelly and Mark found the idea nearly sacrilegious. Kelly asked what emotional cost it might carry, her curiosity tinged with sadness. They reflected on the rare times they slept apart, especially during the height of the COVID-19 pandemic. Mark spoke openly about the loneliness that comes with sleeping alone after years of shared routines. "Loneliness isn't enjoyable," he said, "especially if you're gone all day. It's comforting to know someone is there at night." Kelly acknowledged the jokes about Mark snoring, but insisted the noise was reassuring. "It lets you know you're not alone," she said. "I'd rather have you around, even if you're loud, than not have you at all." Over the years, the Consuelos Ripa family has openly discussed connection and separation, even making headlines in late 2025 for debating the idea of an airport divorce, splitting up upon arrival at the airport and reuniting later. Kelly prefers efficiency, while Mark likes arriving hours early. When his TSA pre-check expired, Kelly even offered to wait in the long security line out of solidarity, a gesture Mark is apparently still upset about. They joked about 2026 travel resolutions, from naked flying to traveling bag-free with just a phone and wallet. Kelly admitted her own comfort rule. She won't even wear a bra while flying. "No," she said plainly, "I don't see the point." What keeps viewers watching isn't just the laughter, it's the vulnerability. Approaching their 30th wedding anniversary, Kelly and Mark continue to share their truth. They support one another, argue about airports, tease each other's habits, and keep choosing each other. Their children reached major milestones in 2025. Lola's London performance, Joaquin's casting in a Hulu pilot, and Michael's continued success in the corporate world. As they look ahead to 2026, the couple has even discussed relocating overseas to be closer to family. When Kelly reaffirmed her stance against sleep divorce, the studio audience responded with a standing ovation. For her, the bed represents far more than sleep. It's where arguments end, stress dissolves, and decades of shared life come together. In an era of curated celebrity images, Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos remain refreshingly real. Their marriage includes toilet floor fights, circus costumes, snoring, airport debates, separation, and reunion. On January, with contour on her face and chaos all around, Kelly wasn't just a TV host, she was a reflection of everyone trying to find balance at the start of a new year. The 2 a.m. Spanx wrestling match was never just about clothing. It was a symbol of their marriage, side by side, in the trenches, together.